Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Keith Rowley says once Trinidad and Tobago is satisfied that certain risks are eliminated, that country will be taking another step in furthering the honey exportation business of Guyana without risking the biodiversity of Trinidad and Tobago.
But we would be guided. That being said, we would be guided by the technical outcome. The last time we raised this matter at CARICOM, we agreed that the CARICOM protocol, having been checked, should prevail, and Trinidad and Tobago would obey the protocol.
Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Rowley addressing reporters in Guyana shortly after the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between Guyana and his country on Wednesday morning. Meanwhile, Trinidad's Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries, Clarence Rambarat, stated that honey is a particularly sensitive issue for his country. One of the reasons that Trinidad and Tobago has been slow in allowing honey from outside of its borders into its territory is because the Twin Island has been able to maintain its honey disease-free to date and would like to keep it that way, he says.
We have a complaint before quoted from Grenada. We've agreed on a particular approach with Grenada. So right now we're in the process of doing the risk survey analysis in Grenada. We'll do the same in Trinidad. We have CAFSA engaged on doing that. And we will move things along. But in one of the areas we've been very defensive has been honey, because of the strength of our sector and the damage that the importation of diseases will do to us.
With regard to Trinidad and Tobago, 3 years ago, using its 1935 laws to seize a shipment of honey that was in transit from Guyana to a leeward island, and the Guyanese shipping company being heavily fined, the Trinidadian minister had this to say.
The law is specific in terms of in transit and honey landing in Trinidad and remaining in Trinidad. We've committed to have another look at the law to see if we could create that environment in which we could allow in transit once it doesn't stay in the country, and it's something we have to look at.
As it stands presently, the Twin Islands laws state that honey produced outside of Trinidad and Tobago should not be within 100 meters of its shores. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Kristen Macklingham.